Controversial Senate bill would allow Border Patrol operations in Minnesota's protected boundary waters for the first time. Republican Senator Mike Lee of Utah introduced the Borderlands Conservation Act in the Senate Energy Committee. The bill would give Homeland Security access to federal lands within 100 miles of the northern and southern borders. Federal agents could conduct patrols, build roads and barriers, and install surveillance systems in areas currently protected as wilderness. Minnesota Representative Pete Stauber supports the bill, saying it would prevent illegal border crossings, but environmental groups call it a threat to the pristine wilderness area that draws hundreds of thousands of visitors annually. The Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness has been protected from development since 1978. Now, the Republican congressman sent Northern News Now a statement today saying the open borders during President Biden's time caused federal lands to suffer those damages, according to Stauber, including left behind trash, human waste, illegal trails, and abandoned campfires. Stauber said this legislation would protect the boundary waters from similar destruction. Now, we did reach out to both Senator Tina Smith and Amy Klobuchar today for a statement. We'll bring you their reactions as soon as we have it.